Welcome back to Off Top, y'all. This is Maurice. I got Don and Ed with me. This is an NBA segment today. We got the Western Conference standings that are very, very jumbled. The East, Toronto on top. How you feel about the West, Ed?
Man, the NBA is lit, man. It's the best league in sports, if you didn't know.
I disagree with that.
The West is all over the place, man. Somehow Portland is third. OKC, who's supposed to be like a top 3 team to me, especially with that roster, they're like down towards the bottom, like 6 or 7 or something like that.
OKC is tripping.
Yeah, they're tripping. As far as who makes it though, man, the Spurs kind of messing it up for everybody. Like,
yeah, because we know they're gonna make it if they get Kawhi back. So
yeah.
You're right. That kind of show you like it's close, but it's almost like a false sense of
right.
Somebody's
good not gonna make it because the Spurs
Right.
are lacking. If the Spurs lacking, I mean,
that's
they
like
taking up somebody's space who's
Exactly.
not as
like
good
kind
as
of
them.
sneak in.
Right,
that
exactly.
means if the Spurs are out of the playoffs, that means there's a team in there that should not be in there.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
definitely.
But that's hard to say when all the teams have winning records and they're all like 4 or 5 games above 500. So, and we don't want to take it for granted that the Spurs are lacking, especially if you're a Nuggets fan or if you're a Clippers fan.
Right.
But the thing is, they're going to get Kawhi back, and they still have Greg Popovich.
Yeah.
So they're going to make the
It's how it
playoffs.
is.
You know what I mean?
It's how it
You
is.
got that. You got the pack, man.
Right.
Just bring it in.
Once Kawhi and his medical staff, of his own, not the team medical staff, once they clear him, then that's going to be
but it's like, when is that gonna come though? 'Cause-
we don't know because
Right.
And that's the thing.
There's
You
not
have to
much
get back
time
in basketball
left.
shape to.
and Kawhi's quiet.
make a real
He's not
push.
going to really leak
Yeah.
nothing out.
Now, when he did come back earlier this
What?
year, he was looking good because I remember that game. I think it was against like the Mavericks. They brought him back. He was like handling the offense, all that. So
Probably just didn't feel
he's-
right.
Right. So it just really depends on the Spurs, man. I think Utah makes it. The good young
I
core. They
agree.
got rookie of the
That's
year, in my
what I
opinion,
don't
Donovan
like.
Mitchell, Gobert in the middle, Rubio much improved. That boy been in the gym.
The thing I got to say
7
about
game
the
win.
Jazz is I like them, but I don't like them beyond Mitchell and Gobert in terms of shot making. And Gobert not even an offensive player, which is why I got Denver over them. Because I think when the games get harder, Denver got
they got some
Jokic,
weapons.
Yeah.
Harris, Murray, and Millsap who can do something.
They got
Barton
the
off
names.
the
What their
bench,
schedule look like?
They
Because
got Barton off the bench,
Utah
too.
got a
Good
cakewalk.
point. Good point.
They got
See,
cakewalk in.
so that's what I didn't think about was that schedule. Because if
Right.
they got an easy schedule, the Jazz will be the bad team.
Plus, the Jazz are in there currently, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And they
it's
riding
so
7-game win
close
streak.
Yeah.
that it's like,
It's
you know what I
nigga-
mean?
Yeah,
that's-
anything
yeah.
can flip flop change.
And I really don't want to say Clippers not going to make it because Doc Rivers did a
They're
great
pretty
job
good.
this year.
Shout out Doc Rivers.
They
man.
got-
they overachieving for real.
Even better without Blake.
Right, which is
So
crazy.
I want them to make it
That's
just
fine,
for
there you
his own whatever. But
Right.
if you got all these teams
No,
that's not in it, a good team gonna miss it.
Right,
you know what I
right.
mean? A good team not gonna make the
Like we
playoffs.
just said, it's really the Spurs, man. Whoever don't make it, it's because of the San Antonio Spurs. They're not supposed to be down there, but they are. It is what it is.
But there's teams like the Timberwolves who we thought were gonna fall off after Jimmy Butler got hurt, who actually are holding on.
It's still some time though, man.
Yeah, so
'Cause
it's
honestly, they might
definitely-
drop a little bit more. Honestly,
Who?
Minnesota,
Oh yeah.
they can. They can definitely drop.
That's definitely possible. I feel like with the Spurs being so far low in the standings, I feel like that's going to like set up a real primetime matchup in the first round of the playoffs, depending on where they end up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No matter what to me,
It's going to be
besides
pretty good.
1-8,
Some really pretty good matchups,
And
like
2-7?
regardless.
Hopefully, Houston, man. I ain't. Trying to
That's the thing though. Y'all didn't let Houston capture the number 1 seed, especially with Steph and Clay
I
gonna
feel
be
like
hurt for a
that's
couple
needed for
weeks.
It's cool, yeah. Like
Yeah.
they more so need it than we do.
Right,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
We've been in the finals 3 straight years. We don't have nothing to prove as far as can we get the first seed.
All right, we gonna
Are we
see.
the best in the West?
Because Chris Paul is he's a difference maker to me.
For sure, definitely. That's what makes that team click. You know
All
what I'm saying? So
We gonna move out east,
yeah.
and you know Toronto first seed right now by kind of a sizable margin, which is not normal, right?
Yeah.
Celtics right behind them, and
Yeah.
then Wiz and Cavs. I think they round out the contenders.
Whoa. Cavs are 4th?
Yeah.
Oh, man. What's going on, Brian? But,
Well, I can't judge the Cavs without Kevin Love. I won't do it.
they had Kevin Love earlier this year. It was a disaster.
But he had them with a whole, with a whole.
With Caleb, I think they'll be much better, but I still
They'll probably
feel
be
like
third
they're
right now,
still.
Kevin Love.
I still feel like
As good as it
they're still lacking talent,
they're lacking,
Right.
but
and the coaching doesn't make it
They
too much
have-
better to me.
Right.
You know.
I wouldn't say necessarily the coaching. I think Lou is a pretty good coach because when that whole black situation was going on, you know what I'm saying? Like the players more so connected with Tyronn Lue. So clearly he had something.
they
but
connect with him. But he's not getting the most out of
as
it.
far as I was
Right.
gonna say, as far as the system goes,
Yeah.
it's just not a winning basketball system because you see
And they
with the
play
trades
some
that they made, IT gone, he's hooping in LA.
Yeah.
Crowder's gone, he's He's hooping in Utah.
I'm saying.
D-Wade is D-Wade again.
It's the reason why they brought these guys back. It's also a kind of funny reason why when they were together they didn't mesh. That's
Right.
one whole thing though. That may not have been his fault. It could have been team chemistry.
For sure.
But I guess what I'm saying is there's some injuries in the East that's gonna really make things clear.
Decide, like,
Kevin Love
what's
and
gonna
John
work.
Wall. When John Wall come back to the Wizards, we're gonna see how far they can go.
Right.
Because they might mess around and beat the Raptors in the playoffs. Because we know what the Raptors do in the playoffs. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Man,
Raptors
that'd be a grit and grind series.
Raptors are like real
Really bad
seasoned.
play.
They seem like they're real seasoned. Like they got like a lot of experience. They've been here before
They've
multiple
been here.
times.
And I'm
Right.
tired
I
of
kinda
seeing
think-
the Raptors do this same thing every year.
If the Raptors will go make it to the finals any year, it will be this year. Not saying that they're going to do that.
Yeah.
But if they were going, if
This
they
is
were
the
to
best
go,
team
this
they've
would be
had.
right.
Yeah.
This
That's
is
the
the best
thing.
they've had.
Like their team are better, but on paper they're not necessarily better. So I guess what has to show me is style of
It's
play.
that chemistry.
I guess
that system is
Playoff
working
basketball,
better.
when the game actually slows down,
Ed told
right.
me.
You got to execute.
Yeah,
They went away from ISO ball towards more of a passing system.
Right.
They're getting way more
You need
assists
that in
now.
playoffs. You need that in
And hopefully Kyle Lowry don't choke up a dang on Storm in the playoffs,
see.
and
We will
DeMar
see.
can keep on shooting it lights out like he's been doing.
Hey, shout out to DeMar DeRozan, man.
Yeah, shout out to
That
him.
guy's been balling. The game they had on national TV against the Pistons, man.
That was
Yeah,
crazy.
he got one of
He
the
dunking on
dunking
people.
here.
Man,
at the end of the
Yeah.
playoffs and all that.
that was crazy. But
And that will wrap up NBA, I think.
yeah, hey man, just be on the lookout. Playoffs are gonna be lit. Also, the time before that, decide all these seasons gonna be lit too, man. Like I said, NBA is the best league, so check it out. Every night is lit. That's the NBA
That's
segment,
all we
man.
got for y'all today.
Y'all be
Thanks for
good.
watching.